Alright, I need you to pause whatever you're doing for a second because we need to talk about Victor Wembanyama. And no, this is not another he's tall and can shoot video. We are way past that stage. What you're watching right now is not a prospect, not a project, not even a future superstar. We are watching the beginning of a takeover. Like NBA defensive coordinators waking up in cold sweats type takeover. Victor Wembanyama is 7'4", moves like a guard, blocks shot like a horror movie villain, and shoots threes like he stole Steph Curry's powers. And the scary part, this isn't what he's going to be. This is what he already is. So today we're breaking down the Victor Wembanyama effect, how his body changed, how his game evolved, how he became unguardable, and why the Spurs rebuild is basically over. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why the rest of the NBA might be cooked for the next decade. Let's get into it. Let's start with the obvious. Victor Wembanyama is not built like a normal human. Officially without shoes, he's 7'3.5". On the court, yeah, he's basically 7'5", with an 8-foot wingspan. That's not wingspan, that's a no-fly zone. Now when he entered the league, people had one main concern. Yeah, he's talented, but he's skinny. Can he survive the NBA? And honestly, that was a fair question. He came around 210, 220 pounds, which for someone that tall is basically advanced stick figure. But fast forward to now, he's closer to 240 pounds and you can tell. This man is not getting pushed around anymore. There was a preseason moment where Wemby drove straight into Luke Cornett, who is 7'2" and 250 pounds, and Cornett literally stumbled backward. After the game, Cornett was like, yeah, he's way stronger now. Translation: we are in trouble. Wemby himself said he's done being pushed around. Now he is the one doing the pushing, and here's the wild part. His strength gain didn't come from some basic lift heavy, eat protein routine. After dealing with a scary health issue, he's completely reset. He went on a 10-day retreat to a vegan monastery in China. Yes, this is real. He trained with monks, did meditation, practiced Shaolin Kung Fu, and yeah, I'm not joking. This wasn't about muscle, it was about balance, control, and longevity. So now you've got a 7'4" dude who's stronger, more coordinated, more flexible, and mentally locked in. That physical transformation is what unlocked the monster version of his game. Now let's talk offense, because this is where Wembanyama went from wow that's cool to okay this is broken. Even as a rookie, he was doing things we had literally never seen before. He became the first rookie ever to record a triple-double with assists and a triple-double with blocks. In one game against Toronto, he put up 27 points, 15 rebounds, 10 blocks, 5 assists. That's not a stat line, that's a create-a-player glitch. But the real leap came later when he got smarter. Early on, Wemby was taking like 9 or 10 threes a game, which was fun but not optimal. Then something clicked. Even Giannis pointed this out. Wemby made a decision. I'm going to dominate the paint first. Now he takes 4 to 5 threes, not 10, and guess what? He's way more efficient because no defenders are stuck. If you play him close, he blows by you with a guard-like handle. If you sag off, he splashes the 3. If you send help, he sees over the defense and hits shooters. Oh, and if you put a smaller guy on him, man, that's barbecue chicken. His decisions are faster, his footwork is smoother. You can see the Hakeem Olajuwon influence in the post. Jab steps, drop steps, clean pivots, and here's the scary part. Sometimes he just brings the ball up himself. A 7'4" center initiating offense like a point guard. Man, that should not be allowed. This season he's averaging nearly 24 points, 11 rebounds, and over 51% shooting. He dropped games like 34-14 and 11 with 5 threes, 31-15 and 10 against Golden State. Giannis actually said it best. He's pretty much unguardable. And if that wasn't enough, defense is where things get really unfair. Victor Wembanyama is not just a great defender, he is a defensive system. When he's on the floor, offenses straight up panic. He recently blocked at least one shot in 100 straight games. Only 2 players have ever done that. Patrick Ewing, and Dikembe Mutombo. That's legendary company. Right now he's averaging 3.9 blocks, 1.4 steals, and that's ridiculous. But numbers don't even tell the full story. The real insanity is the on-off effect. When Wemby is on the court, Spurs defense top 10 in the league. When he sits, Spurs defense literally the worst in the NBA. This is insane impact. And here's what makes him truly terrifying. He blocks shot without fouling. Most shot blockers give you free throws. Wemby doesn't. His block to foul ratio is historically high. One season, 176 blocks, only 105 fouls. For comparison, Brook Lopez has more fouls than blocks. So when players attack Wemby, there's no upside. No foul baiting, no free throws, just regret. Guys hesitate, they change shots, they abandon drives entirely. He makes NBA players rethink basketball. And that's why Defensive Player of the Year conversation is basically Wembanyama or everyone else. Now let's zoom out, because this isn't about one player. Wemby finished the Spurs rebuild by himself. This team was in the lottery. Now they're second in the West, 31-14 record, top 6 offense, top 2 defense, best net rating in the NBA. That's contender stuff, and the front office deserves credit. That DeJounte Murray trade, a robbery. They built a ridiculous young core around Wemby. Devin Vassell, bucket getter, Jeremy Sohan, defensive menace, Stephon Castle, rookie of the year, and Dylan Harper, jumbo playmaker. And then they added vets like Harrison Barnes and Luke Cornett. Perfect balance. And when even Popovich stepping away from coaching, the culture stayed intact. Same standards, same discipline, same winning DNA. The Spurs didn't just rebuild, they reloaded. So here's the bottom line. Victor Wembanyama is not coming. He is already here. He rebuilt his body, refined his game, became unguardable, and turned a rebuilding team into a contender in record time. And that's what Giannis Antetokounmpo said. He's the future of this league. And honestly, the future might already belong to him. So if you are an NBA fan, enjoy the chaos, because the Wembanyama era has officially begun, and the league is not ready. Thank you for watching. I would really appreciate it if you like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments, where do you see Wemby in the future?